Hello everyone in Oneness. Thank you so much for watching this video. In Oneness, I'm Jessica Delmar. In this video, I wanted to talk more about density. So in the July full moon video, I'll put a link to that video below, we spoke about the shift in density. Specifically, we spoke about the pushing out of 3D vibration and the installation of the 5D crystalline vibrational structure, beginning at the core and making its way outward as it pushes out the old 3D programs of the old 3D vibrational structure. So in this video, again, we wanted to talk more about density and diving a little bit deeper. The physical body shift from 3D into 5D is a shift in density. We are shifting into a crystalline vibrational structure. A new 5D hard drive, so to speak, is being installed, and the old 3D hard drive is being uninstalled. And 4D, the space of 4D, is very much where all of these shifting processes, this whole entire journey is taking place. Information in this video came through in writing first, so I'm going to go ahead and just read the transmission of what came through. The shift in density is like a snake shedding its skin, rather than a physical transformation of, for example, a child physically transforming into an adult. However, physical transformations may also happen in response to the shifting density within. Density is soul energy in a physical form. The soul energy that fed the 3D vibrational structure or hard drive was contained within the illusionary matrix. The soul energy in the 5D vibrational structure or hard drive will be opened into higher vibration and plugged into the higher self connected to oneness. I asked, what is exactly soul energy? And what came through is soul energy is essences of the greater soul filtered into the physical form, meaning it is energy that gives life to a person and connects the person to their greater soul. It's not the actual soul, but essences of the soul, much like fragrance is essence of a flower. These essences of the soul can be sort of manipulated, if you will, through the experiences of the physical form. This is very much what contributed to the karmic cycle and how a lot of these soul essences got stuck within the karmic cycle. These soul essences were so-called trapped, if you will, within this sort of container of the 3D hard drive or that 3D vibrational structure, which was very much rooted in the illusionary matrix. But now, through the process of ascension, the process of deprogramming, the journey of transmuting your energy, releasing, healing, cleansing, clearing, people are in a place to upgrade to this new 5D hard drive or this new crystalline vibrational structure that we spoke about in July's full moon video. And in integrating this 5D hard drive, this 5D crystalline vibrational structure, you let go of the 3D hard drive or structure, or rather you're pushing it out of your system to have it be released. The soul energy integrated with the 5D hard drive or the 5D crystalline vibrational structure is higher vibrational soul essences connected to the higher self and oneness. What came through next is that soul energy does not have a form, but when it collaborates with the physical form, the soul energy must drop in density because it opens light into the body, meaning it opens the ability for the physical body to ascend. The soul energy within the 3D vibrational structure or hard drive, like we spoke about, was held within this container of the illusionary matrix, which contributed towards the karmic cycle. So the soul energy of a person became very dense and low vibrational. And I had a vision of sort of recycled air. So if you think of an office space, you're enclosed and you're having this recycled air. And that kind of showed me the correlation with the 3D vibrational structure, that 3D hard drive, along with the soul essences within that hard drive, within that structure, and the whole karmic cycle energy. What came through next is, but the soul energy within the 5D crystalline vibrational structure hard drive is opening a new ventilation system, much like now you're able to go outside, you're able to breathe fresh air. So you're opening the senses and the physical form to connecting to a higher vibrational soul energy or soul essence, the density within the physical form. Soul energy opens light into the body, into the physical form, and it was unable to do that within the 3D vibrational program because of the whole recycled air thing. When the soul energy or those soul essences open into the physical form, it is energetically lower in density from the dimension that it exists within. This is because the soul energy cannot interrupt the physical experience within the physical plane or that dimension that the physical form exists within. The soul energy can feed light into the physical form to aid with ascension and expansion of consciousness within that physical form. But if the soul energy were higher in density than the physical plane of experience or the physical form, then the physical body would cease to exist. In the July full moon video, we spoke about density being the water and the physical form being the ice. The water is where the hard drive or the vibrational structure within the form is held, and is essentially that soul energy that we're speaking about here, the soul essences. The soul energy, the water, exists even when the physical form has changed or ceases to exist. Water transcends the ice form. Now we're going to take it a step further. Soul energy in light form is compared to vapor in this whole water analogy. So in order for the soul energy to integrate or collaborate with a physical form, the soul energy must drop in density, hence the water state. Meaning that the soul energy as vapor drops in density into the soul energy as water. As water, the soul energy can now integrate or collaborate with a lower vibrational physical form, such as a human experience on Earth. The soul energy in the form of water can easily integrate into the physical form, which is compared to ice. And the physical form, that ice, can receive or download the programs from the soul energy, the water, from that hard drive vibrational structure. Okay, so on the screen here, I have this diagram of the process of the gas or the vapor turning into liquid, or that water form, and that liquid form turning into solid. This is what we're familiar with, so it's a good reference in terms of what we're going through regarding this density shift in connection to our physical form, our physical body. So as you can see, the gas, these are different states of being, technically. So this gas or vapor state sort of represents our higher self, but more so higher layers of our greater aspect, our higher energetic aspects. The liquid form or that water form represents, like we've been talking about, the soul energy, the soul essence that we hold within our vibrational structure, or rather it is our vibrational structure. It is our hard drive, if you will, that feeds information and makes up our physical form. And then we move into the solid state, our physical form, physical body, our tangible body. And so this is a process. Of course, the gas or vapor state can definitely move right into the solid state and vice versa, but there is a process in place in order to integrate that soul energy, that soul essence into the physical form. There's a reason why the gas has to first move into the liquid state in order to reach the solid state. It's because the solid and the liquid are closer together in vibration, that they can be integrated together, they can collaborate together. If the gas in its vapor state were to integrate into the solid, as the solid's density or the solid's soul energy or essence, there is a greater disconnection there, if you will, in terms of the vibration between that gas and vapor state and the physical solid state. And so the liquid state, that water state, bridges the two, if you will. So let's dive a little bit further into this liquid water form that we've been talking about in this video, as well as July's full moon video. We were talking about that crystalline process, the crystallizing of the liquid form, that water form, infusing it with high vibration in order for our vibrational structure to then therefore solidify once again into a higher vibrational structure. So if we dive into that density state, the soul essence, soul energy, what came through is that there's a filtration of that soul essence, that soul energy into the physical form. So let's go over density again. So density is the soul energy, that soul essence. Density is how much light a physical form is able to hold. The soul energy, or that soul essence, opens light into the body, meaning that it opens the ability for the physical body to ascend. In this way, as the physical body ascends in consciousness and dimension, the density, or that soul energy, is able to expand in order to bring more or open more light into the physical body. As the physical body drops in consciousness and dimension, the density, or that soul energy, must also drop. So, if we want to think of our higher self, our higher aspect, we're all connecting in this field of oneness, in this, energy very close to source, if not connecting to source itself. But that energy has to break itself down in order to be, or in order to collaborate with the physical body in any dimensional experience. As the dimensions get lower, of course, a physical form is more tangible versus high dimensions. It very much is more of lighter forms. So, we're dropping here now into the third dimension. And so, as you can see, the soul essence, this higher aspect, this higher energy that we're connected to, has to literally filter down and drop in density, if you will, drop in its form in order to connect with the physical body that it's collaborating with in any given dimension. So here in the third dimension, the soul essence has very much dropped to be where we can connect to it here in 3D. In 4D, it's starting to open up a little bit more, and it's going to continue opening up because as the physical body ascends and the physical vibration ascends, we can therefore integrate more light into our physical body, so we can open up to a greater form of this soul essence, of the density of the soul energy. We've been talking about embodying the higher self in 5D and how your higher self will be expressed through your physical form. This is kind of making it a little bit more clear for me in terms of accessing this soul essence filtration system into our physical form. What's also coming through is, even if we may be here in 5D, the density that we hold has to be within this 5D sort of realm or container. Because if the density, remember that soul essence, that soul energy that's able to open light into your physical form, if your density rises up higher than 5D, then it would bring in so much light that your physical form would cease to exist. However, consciousness is a whole different state. There's no limitation to consciousness. Density very much has to collaborate with the physical body in order for the two to coexist together. Consciousness expands so much more than density. It is not contained by anything. And so even in 5D, your consciousness can still possibly tap up here into your higher self aspect, existing in oneness. Your consciousness can expand up to 60, 70, 8D and beyond. Your consciousness can also expand to 4D, 3D and below. It can expand to however greatness that you desire for your consciousness to expand into, and integrate it here into your physical form or your physical aspect. It is density that allows and sort of, I want to say, filters your consciousness to be interpreted by you where you are in your physical form, in your physical mind. But there's no limit to how expansive your consciousness is in your physical form. Density, what's coming through, is simply opens up your perspective or your perception to interpret the consciousness that you're tapping into. So as we move into 5D, our density, our soul energy essence expands because our physical body is technically expanding. Therefore, we're able to bring forward more information, more knowledge through that consciousness that we have on that expansive level. It's able to be filtered into our physical mind and body through this new hard drive system. But yet, if we were to move up to 6D, 7D, and beyond, the density that we're connected with, that soul energy, that soul essence, that inner hard drive will also continue to expand. And so that greater consciousness that we're able to tap into, the way that we perceive it and filter it into our physical form and our physical mind, will be even more expansive in our interpretation and ability to grasp and perceive and connect to than here in 5D. So even though here in 5D we feel, oh my gosh, my perception and my interpretation of this information is so expansive, it's only what is being filtered through our density system, through our vibrational structure. So as we move up even further in dimensions, oh wow, what we're able to perceive then is going to be so much more expansive in our ability to interpret it than what we can interpret right now here in 5D or 4D. The thing about density, what's coming through right now, is it's kind of showing me like a switchboard, or how wide the opening of a filter is. So it's like, in 3D, a lot of people, if you think of a switchboard, again, density is your soul essence, your soul energy, and that opens light within your physical form. And the more that you're able to open up your density through your ability to ascend, meaning holding higher vibration, meaning opening your consciousness, opening your awareness, opening your perception, it goes hand in hand. You're able then to open up that filtration system. You're able to help bring in more light. You're able to help activate and light up more of the lights on the board. The more lights you're able to light up on the board, the more that you're able to activate your density, your soul essence and soul energy, then the more light that it can open up within your physical form, meaning the filtration system that you're able to connect to your greater consciousness, meaning filter in through your perception and your interpretation and all of that, is much more greater than someone else existing in 3D who doesn't have any of their light switches on, whose filtration system is very low. It's not bringing in a lot of that soul essence, that soul energy. And so as we move into 5D and integrate a new hard drive, upgrade into that 5D crystalline vibrational structure, then it's opening up a lot of people to turn on more of those light switches. And not only that, but the light switchboard gets bigger and more expansive so that more light can come through. The filter can get even wider for us to interpret even greater amounts of information that we have stored in our greater consciousness. And although we are using water as an analogy, water also plays a literal role in the density changes as well. The physical form is made up of a high amount of water. We hold our own inner filtration system, which is powerfully helping us shift at this moment. It's important to utilize the power of water right now. Drink lots of water. Water filters through the inner filtration system, filtering out lower density forms and integrating new, higher vibrational crystalline forms. Water, when infused with higher vibrational intentions and thought forms, also helps the process of transforming the lower density vibrational structure into the higher vibrational crystalline structure, meaning the uninstalling of the old 3D hard drives and the installing of the new 5D hard drives and everything that goes along with that process. And that's what came through for this video in helping us understand density a little bit more and our connection to our soul energy and our soul essences and how it's connecting all into this new upgraded hard drive, if you will, that 5D hard drive, otherwise known as the 5D crystalline vibrational structure that we are integrating right now, and that July is really playing a big role in this shifting system, the shifting of systems. And we're going to see how this new kind of upgraded system is going to start unfolding and integrating a little bit more as the months continue to unfold. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Together with you in oneness, I'm Jessica Delmar. Oneness and love be with you.